this is Tom here. Oh, fuck, got Breeze, really? That sucks. Well, I figured I could talk about my first job, and I figure some of you will be going into your first job soon. So I want to give you a couple tips, and by tips, I just wanted to share my experiences. You can draw your own conclusions. You're becoming an adult. Come on, you can do it yourself, Jesus. But anyway, the first part you have to figure out where you want to work, of course. And I ended up working at a buffet place in the Midwest. So uh, yeah, I got stuck with country songs all the goddamn time. And it's not that I don't like country songs. It's just that I like other stuff. I play Viper. Yeah, I play Viper. It's just that I like more stuff that's on YouTube, I guess. Okay, thank you. Uh, so anyway, it actually kind of worked out because I have a coworker that works two jobs. They work at a fast food place only on Saturdays, which is confusing because why just Saturday? But anyways, it's Arby's. They work at Arby's. I don't know if you know what that is, cause I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyway, they work at Arby's. It's a fast food place. It's got a bunch of different sandwiches. Yeah. Um. Anyway, they get stuck eating just sandwiches. Whereas since I work at a buffet place, I get well, a buffet's worth of food. I get chicken, I get pizza, I get an entire salad bar, mashed potatoes, vegetables, everything I could ever want. I don't feel like helping. Whatever. Uh, and so that kind of worked out, but that's just to be healthier and enjoy the food more. But that's not important. What's important is making money. Like that's probably why you have a job, either to get experience or make money. For me, it's mostly get experience. Um, but anyway, working at a buffet place, especially working in the front, is probably a lot easier than a fast food place because, like, at fast food places, from what I learned from that coworker, and I can't be certain because I have not worked at one, I would have learned from that coworker, or at least what I've gained from that worker, uh, is that there are like stations, which I mean, I guess there's kind of stations at the buffet place, but there they have like a machine that they use all day. Uh, but so that he's still dying. He deserved it. All right. Anyway, oh, okay. So, oh, oh my God. All right, that's it. They're getting muted. Bing bong, done. All right. Um, what was I saying? All right, I'm just gonna explain how the system works at the buffet place. Uh, so you got the front, and you got the back, and I work up front. I spent one day in the back. It was too much for me. Like, I also got lucky because I didn't realize how hot it was gonna be as well. Oh, you got me. Uh, so yeah, I work in the front, and oh, I was lagging out there. I didn't know if that interfere with the. I didn't know if that interfere with the recording, so I just paused. Working in the front, there's like three jobs at the front. There's the register, my favorite job. Uh, Not because it's easier, just because I think it's more interesting than the rest. There's salad bar, which maybe would be the most interesting, but I haven't tried it because I haven't been trained in it. And trained, I mean, like, had a manager show me how to do it. I know how to do it, I haven't had a manager show me. Anyway, uh, so then Then there's busing. And busing is the easiest job, but it's also the fucking most boring job in the world. Because all you have to do is walk around the building, take people's plates, scrape them off, throw them in the assigned bin. Either the plate and bowl bin, the silverware bucket, or dump out the glasses in a soda bucket. I don't know why we have to do that. We just do. I don't see why we don't just have the pop drain in the bus room, but whatever. Uh, Speaking of busing, if you do bus, I recommend uh, learning how to stack plates and balancing and eye coordination. Those are going to be important for stacking plates. My eye hand coordination isn't very great, but I know how to stack plates logically, so I'm good on that front. I missed. Oh, a little too high. Right there. Peek me. Come on. Peek me. Oh man, doesn't want to peek me now. Reload. Oh, he's bad. Oh, I'm bad. Ouch. Oh, no, sad. Anyway. There are also phone calls. Now, not every place accepts phone calls. Like, I work at a buffet place, but we also make pizzas as their main thing. So people order pizzas, but they also really like our chicken, so we make chicken. But whereas if you work at a fast food place, you don't really have to take phone calls. But the phone calls are kind of replaced by having to, what's it called? The drive-through. You have to deal with the drive-through. We don't have a drive-through, and you guys do. Nice. Uh, and so it's just like if you're gonna get a job, the first place you'll probably want to work is at a store and not a restaurant because it's generally just cleaner. It'll probably require like more labor, but it'll probably be easier. Note, if you were looking to have a break, probably not gonna happen unless you ask for like a lot of hours. Because normally the rule is if you work 4 hours, then you get a break. That's how my mom's job works. Is she works for 4 hours, she gets a break. Or every 4 hours, sorry. Every 4 hours you get a break. She usually works 10 hours because she likes overtime pay. Oh. Oh, I even think that right now. I thought I did, I just wasn't certain. Their Reyna is low and they are on B site. Nice. Alright, cool. Yeah, she didn't hit me at all. She's just gonna assist heal. Oof. Anyway, where was I? I forgot. And it's hard because I wasn't talking to anybody, so they can't tell me where I was. Oh, good clutch, honestly. Uh, anyway. Where was I? Oh yeah, break. So yeah, but my employer has a little trick. They make their, because it isn't a law that it has to be every 4 hours. It's just what they do. Now, for most minimum wage places, they do every 5 hours that you work. Now you might be thinking, oh well, I'll just work 5 hours. Well, that's not your choice to work 5 hours. You can ask to work 5 hours, but they're not gonna. It doesn't mean they're gonna have you work 5 hours. Uh, that was fast. Like I asked for like 6 hours over the course of like 4 days, so I could have 3 days off. But he split me over 5 days, and I worked 4.5 hours. uh, and I worked the closing shift. Now another rule is if you work till close, you get a break. I still close, but I don't work till close. I work till 10.
I am not Dora.
So just expect that you probably won't get a break. Uh, Unless you ask for like a lot of hours, but I don't know if you'd really want to work that long Because if you work at a restaurant especially, you're probably going to be stuck working the time best for gaming or being at home chilling. Um, it's something I sacrificed over the summer. Honestly, I think it was a good trade-off because I've made some friends. Uh, in fact, I'm gonna go play an escape room with some of my coworkers Wednesday. It's gonna be pretty fun. I haven't done anything with people outside my family like that in a long time. Uh, and besides birthday parties, you know. Oh yeah, 5 duels, pretty good. Uh, anyway, so that was breaks, and then there's also the back area, which I don't know how the back area works exactly because I haven't worked in back there. But I know that it takes a lot more labor and it's going to be a lot hotter because you're back in the kitchen. The only upside is you don't have to deal with customers. So if you're completely antisocial and don't want to talk to customers at all, uh, go work in the back. If it's at any cost, just go in the back. You'll be fine. I I did not like it back there because it got very boring. Work got very boring with no one to talk to. Like I was breading chicken for 3 hours on my first day. It was painful. Um, and that's when I decided, hey, I don't want to work in the front because I didn't know where I wanted to work. I didn't know what it was like because first job and such. There we go. Yeah, I want normal skin. Yeah, honestly, the default shorty skin's kind of better than that, but Monarch shorty's alright. It's alright. Um, here, I'll sit here. What the hell? Why is the fire on the ground? Whatever. I didn't know what was going on. Anyway. Oof. He's dying. What are we gonna do? Oh yeah, sexy baby. Okay, so that's that. But I got pretty lucky with my job because I don't have to even drive to work. It's like a 1 minute walk to work every day. So that just makes my life a lot easier. Like 3 minutes before my shift starts, I start getting ready for work. If I go fast, then I'm there right on time. What was this? What the fuck? A little too far to the right. Oh, he crouched. There we go. What's he doing? Oh, yeah, we're on offense. I forgot. I was like, you should go to spike instead of flying around. Yeah, getting people down to 1 HP doesn't really matter when you're using a shotgun. When everybody's using a shotgun. Unless you're using the shorty. In which case, boom. Yeah, the Viper ultimate with shorty combo is pretty good. You just chill in the ultimate till they're really low, and then you bop them with a shorty really easy. It's a nice cheap way to kill everybody. Mm. But generally, I would say the most important thing for a job is to have something to making it not boring. If it's boring, it's gonna be unbearable. Trust me. I'm gonna use this to kill the Viper. Ah, he got me. And we got him eventually. Um, anyway, it is very important uh, that you get at least one person to talk to because you do not understand how boring it will be if you are just silent the entire time and nobody ever talks to you and you're just alone. Uh, that like there have been times where there have been a couple times where I've had to work in the back because the person on dishes was sick and we had plenty of people up front, so it was good. So I had to close on dishes, and I basically did that alone. It was terrible. Those were the worst days I had because it just left me extremely grumpy because I got stuck with this job that nobody else can do, and because they're either too busy or they don't know how to do it. But I'm too slow because that's normally not my job, but I can still get it done and it'll just take me forever. And so then everybody gets upset with me because I'm slow and not getting it done fast, and I'm like, it's just annoying. And you're like, oh wait, but that's not related to not having anybody to talk to. Well, maybe if I had somebody to talk to, I wouldn't have been so grumpy. And if I wasn't so grumpy, maybe I would have gone faster, alright? Who the hell knows? I'm gonna flash him out. No, he's in that corner. I didn't flick hard enough. I don't really have enough room on my desk. Anyway, um, and you want to get along with all your managers, because I got there's the owner of the establishment, and then there's the manager, and then there's the two other managers. I would call them more supervisors, but they are managers. Anyway, you got your front and back manager, and then you got the manager who's actually for for our for our establishment. That's just the sister of the owner. He's also a manager, but I mean, like, he's also the owner. So, god damn it. So he has multiple titles, I guess. But uh, it's like you either want to get along with your supervisor or one of your managers. You probably won't see the owner very often, but you need to get along with at least one of the managers and then a regional manager slash supervisor. Oh no, I don't want to die. He got me eventually. Uh, Luckily, like the owner, the guy who hired me, uh, he's pretty intimidating compared to my supervisor. Uh, I mean, I would say it's because she's shorter than me, and you'd probably be correct. That's probably why I'm more comfortable. uh, Whereas he is a lot taller and older than me, and a guy. I haven't gotten a single kill. What am I doing? I've got 5 assists but no kills. It's just sad. Uh, yeah, that's cringe. But and also make sure you're not doing all the work. Because obviously you're gonna have slackers, but like, uh, there's a few slackers, but whenever I find them, they're usually up at the front desk just talking to each other or drinking out of their water bottle, which we can fill with soda because buffet awesome. Uh, oh shit, corner campers. Odin. Odin funny. Odin funny. um. Anyway. So I just go up to them and I'm like, hey, you're not doing anything. Come help me with this. Because there's usually always a table to be wiped off, salad bar to be kept up, something to clean off, uh, maybe dishes to bring back. But overall, you want your first job to be a overall positive experience. If you don't want to go into work and be like, ugh, work sucks. I don't want to work ever. Uh, you're gonna have to work. It's a cost to enjoy things. Like you make money for a reason. They don't just have you work. You make money. Uh, my wage is $10 an hour, which is pretty good. Uh, my dad thinks it's great, but I mean like old, so his was probably like $2. Uh, but yeah, that's my video, I guess. Here, I'll end it on 2021.